Hey guys, it's JBeast with part 2 of the Try Hard Challenge on Kino Der Toten. And today I'm going to talk about the Resurrection Map Pack. As you all know, it comes out in a week's time, and I personally am very much looking forward to it. It's going to be like the great... I personally think it's going to be the best DLC released for Black Ops, because I'm just a zombie person, as I'm sure you can tell. Well, I do play multiplayer a little bit. I mainly play zombies, because it's just more enjoyable most of the time, and there's no like super tryhards, and you're like working together and stuff like that in zombies, which is easier. And yeah, so the trailer for Moon was released like last week, not exactly last week, but like on it like Thursday or Friday last week. And so there's been a lot of additional speculation leading up to that. And the like is what as to what like the new perk and the new gun or guns maybe. That's what I'm trying to say is about. So like the new perk, it says like, well, Treyarch originally described it as saying it would bring thrice the zombie slaying fun, and that leads everybody to think about the ways the number 3 can be significant in zombies. You really have to think of 2, so that means you'll be able to do a third one. So at first I thought it was going to be tri-wheeled, cause like the symbol, whatever you want to call it, had like had 2 guns back to back, and maybe that was like in some way allow you to have a third gun. No, like a tri-wheeled gun, and that would be really cool. But it's also, the more I thought about it, I realized it wasn't really possible, because I just know on like the Xbox 360 controller, which is what I have, they like have the left trigger and the right trigger, which are used for dual wield, and there's no like third trigger because there's like no button in the middle that you could really press that isn't already used, basically. And so most people think it's going to be 3 guns, and honestly that's most likely what it's going to be, because honestly it's just there's no other like reasonable explanation as to what it will be other than that. And yeah, so now about the new guns. Well, like I said, guns with an S, plural, you know what I mean. And I think it's gonna be, well, there's the wave gun, obviously, which basically inflates the zombies and turns them into like extremely fat, chubby zombies, which is actually pretty funny to look at, you have to admit. And then there's and there's been multiple images of like a new gun. One is when they're together, and one is when they're dual wield separately. And everybody says that, oh, one's the pack-a-punch version, one's the unpack-a-punch version. And I honestly think that's not the case, and that there is more than one new gun. Because if you remember, I remember in the Call of the Dead trailer, everybody was like so pumped up about the VR-11, and like that it could turn zombies into humans. But they also advertised the Scavenger and gave you almost no information about it. So I thought it was going to be like an assault rifle with a scope. That's a little information they gave, and look what it turned out to be. But the VR-11 turned to be disliked within the community. It tended to be disliked within the community because nobody in the community thought it could actually do anything. Where that is obviously proven wrong if they had been to high rounds. And the scavenger, it turned out it was like not so much hyped up, but a lot more people liked it because it was cool. And I must admit, I did like it better. So, and most of the community did too. I'll say a little bit more about like the community later. First, I have to mute the game sound. Sorry for this, because I turn on the song, and I don't want copyright. Like I don't want to violate the copyright or anything like that. And I'm honestly not sure exactly when it ends, so I'm just probably gonna go without game sound for the whole rest of the video because I just don't want to take the chance. And so yeah, I will be posting first day coverage of Moon, and not so much the other maps, because like Moon, it's new to everybody, but for like the other maps like Nocturne, Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, and Doris, it is like most people have played it before, either on World at War or in the Hardened or Prestige Edition. And I am not one of those people, so I have never played them before, at least on Xbox. I have played them before on like the iPhone app, which is almost nothing like the real Nazi zombies, because it's nowhere near as hard. And I think that might be the way like it was in World at War, because I never played World at War. And like I had higher expectations due to Black Ops, because apparently they made zombies a lot harder in Black Ops, and that's one thing I am thankful for, because World at War zombies is really, it seems to be really easy. Like I've heard that prior to Doris, that there were no like no more than 24 zombies around, which is incredibly easy, because the only thing that really restricts zombies is time. I mean, I'm sure everybody, once you get to a certain level, you can pretty much go to infinite levels if it's just the time that it takes, and overheating of Xbox, but that's a whole different thing. And yeah, like going back to the community, it's really great that they've released this Resurrection map pack, because a lot of people within the community didn't get the Hardened or Prestige editions, and they wanted to play the World at War maps on Black Ops, and that just wasn't possible without getting the Hardened or Prestige editions until now. So, and there's also been a lot of like, it's an idea within the community that they wanted just no multiplayer maps, all zombie maps, because honestly, there's a lot more, because the way I view it is that get more multiplayer maps, what are you going to do? Kill people in different ways? You're not. But a new zombie map, like what's been mentioned in the hype to this, new perk, new guns, new Easter eggs. I mean, I think there are a few Easter eggs in like multiplayer maps and even in the campaign, but they're 95% of them are in zombies. Especially in the last few maps, there's been like a big one in each of the maps. That's probably going to be the case with Moon. And but still, that doesn't mean that there's still like a bunch of little Easter eggs, just hidden, that you can like piece together. Because that's what Treyarch has been doing for a long time. And yeah, this is the end of the video now. So yeah, guys, I'm JBeast. See you next vid, and please Please like and favorite this video, and subscribe to see more gameplay.